In 1937, a successful businessman was born into a poor family of Dutch origins in the American city of Chicago. Harry Wain, or a businessman who started his career by collecting garbage, and with it, he turned into one of the world's wealthiest people. Perhaps his lifestyle when he was young did not bode well for any success. He had a lot of trouble at school, and he was a troublemaker at home too. In addition, he lived in a broken family, as his father and mother had divorced and his age was not more than 15. Based on these events, he decides to leave the study, which he was not interested in. Then he decided to work to help his mother with expenses. Indeed, he got a job at a gas station, but he left it and worked as a car driver. But he also left it and joined the US Army. But after a short period of no more than 6 months, he decided to leave it. After that, he got married and started looking for a new job. After he got married, Harry got a new job, and his job was to get new clients for a waste collection company. In addition, he worked as a driver for the company to collect garbage from customers. The good news is that Harry kept his job for 2 years, but then left it. But this time not because he failed, but because he wanted to develop and start his own company. And this is what he actually achieved by buying a small used garbage collector car from a family friend at a price of $5,000, which he obtained as a loan from his father-in-law. And after he was ready, he started working with a group of clients he had known over the past 2 years to take a small step towards the title of the businessman he wanted. Harry was an active person in his work, as he woke up very early, specifically at 2:30 a.m., drive his car and start collecting garbage in front of the houses of the customers who agreed on that, and this continues until noon. This has resulted in very high customer satisfaction, and they were increasing with time. In addition to that, he was working on marketing himself after completing the work by knocking on people's doors and offering his services to them. And after his customer increased, he had to buy other cars to be able to serve them with higher quality. He was killing 2 birds with 1 stone in this part, where he buys cars from companies that compete with him. In a short period of time, the name of his company became well known. Harry decided to expand his project and join his company with the company of another friend who works in the same field. In 1968, the name of the new company became Waste Management, which became one of the most famous waste companies in a large number of American states. After that, he joined a large number of startups in the same field as his company, so the number became about 133 garbage companies affiliated with his main company in different cities and states. In 1971, the value of the company's shares in the stock market increased, and its annual profits became estimated at millions of dollars, reaching $82 million, only 10 years after establishing his simple project. The number of employees in his company has reached more than 60,000 workers, while the numbers of his clients has increased to 600,000 clients. After becoming the owner of the largest waste company and being able to make a great fortune in this field, Wain decided to sell his company and invest in a new field, taking on new challenge. Wain bought the blockbuster video company specialized in the field of video tops, which was in the beginning stage of its spread. In 1984, as he invested in this field with a number of other businessmen at a value of $18 million and became chairman of the board of directors of the company that was at that time it owned only 8 outlet stores in the city of Chicago. After he bought the shares of the rest of the investors in the company and the company's value increased on the stock market, Wain was able to open 19 other branches in several American states within just 2 years of taking over its management. Wain did not stop there, so he expanded the branches of his company's stores outside the United States of America and opened more than 3,000 branches in 10 different countries around the world. In 1994, Wain adopted the same method of dealing with his previous company with his new one. So he sold it in a huge deal, estimated at more than $8 billion. Wain headed to new sectors after becoming a millionaire, and in his bank balance millions of dollars. So he established a new company, which is specialized this time in the field of selling cars, and that was in 1996, and he called it AutoNation, and he was able to develop it, and the number of its branches in America became 370 branches. After that, he went to the world of hotel investment and built a major hotel chain in America, numbering 500 hotels, which he sold for a huge amount in 2004. He also bought some American sports clubs and sold them at twice their price, so his wealth doubled dramatically, which made him decide to return to the sector that made him one of the richest people in America, and he established a new waste company. He merged this company with his first company, which is the first in the United States. So after a series of successes he achieved in the world of investment in several areas, the first and last of which was in waste, Wain died in 2018 at the age of 81, leaving behind a great fortune and an inspiring success story that could be a reason for changing the lives of other people, and that can be a changing story for you too. So thank you for your listening.